Hello, 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 and welcome back to Infinite Roleplay. My name is Nelson, your totally immersed power gamer, and yep, we're back in Incarnate again. Now, the last Incarnate vlog video is a little bit silly. I understand. I was a little bit excited. It was amazing that it felt like within mere minutes of posting one vlog video, which commented on how the little dots that the notes section had left behind that were renderable and sort of disturb the beauty shot would be fixed so rapidly. And now I really think the notes option is perfect. I don't have anything I would add to that option, anything more that I would critique to that option. I have an idea, but anyway, let's get a map on the screen so at least you have something pretty to look at. If, I'm not pretty enough. Anyway, let's go back to this map, because it's available. Boom. Now, first thing, as you can see, the map looks nice and tidy, doesn't it? I'm in my sculpt option, the sculpt tool right here. You can see the little silhouette that the sculpt tool provides. And, you see the town, the little villages, the farms. All that is there still. But there's no more little yellow dots. And when I select the note tool, all the little "you are here" roundy arrow things, the note titles, all of that pops up on screen. It's wonderful. And same as always, you can hit the select option and just select it, and you get the flyout menu with all your typed in text describing absolutely everything you wish to describe about that particular note. In this case, the note is attached to that little farmland icon, and it's Pearlshaw, which is a farming community. Pearlshaw is a farming community founded by the Pearlshaw family 7 generations ago. They primarily farm barley and dairy. Because why? It's what they farm. I don't know. Like I said, this was made as a test map for demonstrating and stuff. But, click off Pearlshaw. See, I still have seasonal thingies. I didn't delete it, but, whatever. Go off the notes to text. It all disappears. Nowhere else are any of those notes visible. So I can go here, select save, and it'll save the map. And as you can see, nice, just perfect beauty shot. Just a wonderful map. Let's close that, and then I could select the notes feature, hit save, open up the saved folder, saved image, and on this version all the notes appear, they're all there. So you could have 2 different versions of your map, one with the notes turned on to demarcate the names of everything you want to show up, and a beauty shot version with nothing there. Again, I feel that this notes option and this browser-based cartography program is awesome. Not just for beginners, not just for intermediate, but even pretty advanced map makers. Simply for the fact that it's like Stickynotes be damned. Okay? Stickynotes be damned. Let InKarnate be your guide. Because that's what it's like. It's like adding little sticky notes, except, you can keep the sticky notes on there permanently, and then just, they sprinkle a little fairy dust and they magically disappear. So yeah, that's awesome. Just to show you exactly how the notes thing works again, you could simply go here, select that section there, type in something like beholder Beholder Lake or whatever, or the Lake of the Watching Eyes. Alright, it's the Lake of the Watching Eyes. This lake, as rumored to be the home of, not to be the home of, to be the home of a great old grumpy beholder named Ted. I don't know why. Just the fact, you could type anything in there, or Lake of the Watching Eye. Instead of typing that stuff, the lake is 10 kilometers. What did I type? Kilometer? No, kilometers deep. At its deepest, 20 kilometers at its widest. Simple things like that. Little notes like that are very powerful. You could use those in game to demarcate the dimensions of these land features. So if you had a player on that lake, you could tell about how big is that lake. Often the lake is obscured by fog originating from the nearby mountain range. Just stuff. So that if your players were to go into a section like that, or if you were to run an adventure or a one-shot in the Lake of the Watching Eye, you would know that there's fog. It's rumored to be the home of a grumpy old beholder named Ted, and Ted is obscured by the fog, so he can hover across the surface of the lake and maybe attack from a distance with the eye rays as your adventurers are searching for whatever they're searching for. Maybe there's a rumored treasure chest in the lake, which you can all write in your flyout menu in this notes. And when you're done, you just hit the X button and it's there for as long as you want it to be there. Hit the little save button here. All these pretty little forms come up. It reminds me of SimCity, when you're loading up SimCity and it goes reticulating splines. I don't know why, but it does. And it's now saved, so you could exit to your maps. Hit OK for that. Look at all the maps. Select the map, hit edit. Let the map load. See nothing. However, when you go to notes, ta-da! All your awesomeness is there. Make sure you're on the select feature, so you can select that. Your flyout menu pops up. You get all the information you topped. No, it's top class, but all the information you typed down is right there for you to see. Now, the idea. Said I had an idea earlier on in this video, and maybe it's just me getting ahead of myself because I was so excited that the devs of InKarnate had reacted so fast to those dots that were driving me insane. This is not something that's driving me insane, but it would be a nice feature. Let's select a piece of text. Okay, open up the flyout menu. The only option in the text drop-down menu here is to delete the text. Now, if there could be an add note feature, just to describe what's inside of this text. All right. Now I know I can go here to Stern Sea Legends, right? let's select Stern Sea Legends. Bunch of notes. Scary stuffs happen. Right? That's part of the Stern Sea Legends. Now, if I go to placing a note, and I want to place one close, right here, I could either leave it empty or put a new title, right? Legend of the Uh-Oh. The Uh-Oh is a great and powerful sea creature thingy guy. Right? The great Uh-Oh is a great and powerful sea creature thingy guy. Sea creature, not creature. Whatever. Doesn't really matter what I type. It's just a for instance. Now, in this for instance, two tabs have their two titles. They're too close and they're overlapping. Right? Again, I'm having trouble selecting one because of the overlap. Right? So let's edit that. Let's just take the title away. Sort of add it as a heading or something here. Okay, so the Legend of the Uh-Oh. Alright. Stern Sea Legends. Yeah, just get rid of that. Now, without the title, I have these two subcategories. These two little "you are here roundy" things have no title. I don't know what they do, but they may be something to do with the Stern Sea. If I click one, now I get the Legend of the Uh-Oh. If I click off, click the other one. It makes it a lot easier to click them individually, but without that note title, it's a little bit more difficult. Now, I could be getting nitpicky again, but if there was a way to have some sort of functionality that if I clicked this, that I could get a sort of subcategory flyout menu. I don't know. I guess I must be just getting ahead of myself. Right now, as is, it's already terribly amazing. Okay, terribly amazing. Because you could add the equivalent of, well, let's look. Right now, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 completely separate notes that would be the equivalent of 9 sticky notes, really. Or if I had a lot of notes, they'd be 9 index cards. So I'd have my map, and then I'd have up to 9 index cards with separate information for each separate area that I have written information for, which at a gaming table wouldn't take up too much room. 9 index cards is not very big, but if you're running separate adventures, you want subcategories. I've got 9, but what if I wanted Felmore to have a mayor? The mayor of Felmore. Here's some descriptive text, his character, what he's about. That's it. The constable of Felmore, the city guard of Felmore is usually by this, and so on and so forth. This could constantly add more and more and more and more, where I could have a page's worth of information to scroll through, which would be an additional page on your tabletop. You already have enough going on that tabletop. You could limit all that stuff, put it in nice, tidy little, very easily accessible areas by sticking them into notes. Little small notes that are just, you are here in Fillmore, Billabong, London, whatever. And just go, click, info, very powerful. So, with that said, my name is Nelson, your totally immersed power gamer. It's been Infinite Roleplay. We've been using InKarnate, and I hope you've found my little InKarnate vlog helpful, enjoyable, and informative. Till I see you guys and gals next time, peace.